The last time I had seen him on earth was at a church like this.
在那一次以前，我最后一次看到我祖父是在一个教堂，
At his funeral,
在他的安葬礼拜，
he was in a casket.
他躺在棺材，
He did not look good.
他看起来并不好。
But in heaven, he was perfect.
可是，在天堂，他简直是完美了，
No scars,
没有疤痕，
no blemishes or age.
没有年老的一个外表。
There's no age in heaven
在天堂没有年龄的，
because there's no birth and there's no death.
因为没有出生，没有死亡，
It's an ageless place.
是一个没有年龄的分别的。
But I recognized everyone that I saw.
可是我认得每一个我看到的人，
I didn't have to be introduced to anyone.
我不需要介绍，
And they knew I was coming.
他们都知道我要来啊，
You will not sneak up on heaven.
所以在天堂里躲不起来的。
They know you're coming.
他们知道你要去，
You are coming,
你会去的，
aren't you?
你要去吗？
We're taking reservations tonight.
今天晚上你要保留座位啊！
Yeah. Yeah, our prayer is that no one leaves here tonight without a reservation
我
in
们
heaven.
祷告说，希望在座的每一个人在天上都定好位置。
We love you here.
我很高兴你们来，
We want to love you there.
我们希望在天上也看到你们。
We're taking reservations
所以
tonight.
今天晚上要开始定位置了，
Everybody there was perfect.
在那里每一个人都是完美的，
No scars,
没有伤痕的，
no blemishes.
没有皱纹的，
Perfect in every way.
每一个人都是完美。
There's only one person in heaven with scars.
在天上只有一个人有伤痕，
It's Jesus Christ.
就是耶稣基督。
To remind the rest of us of how we got there.
因为他的伤痕，我们才能去啊。
But you won't have any scars on
是
you,
你们不会有伤痕，
inside or out.
里面没有，外面也没有。
The night my grandfather died, it broke my heart.
我祖父去世的那天晚上，我非常伤心。
I have a lot of broken bones, but nothing hurts like a broken heart.
我的骨头碎了很多地方，可是
When I-
心里面都破碎。
When I arrived at the gates of heaven,
当我到了天堂的门前，
he's the first person I saw.
我祖父是第一个我看到的，
Beside him was my great grandmother.
还有我的曾祖母，
She was a victim of osteoporosis on earth.
她在地上的时候有骨质疏松症，
She could not stand up straight.
她站不直的。
She was she was 81 when she died.
她死的时候是81岁，
Very crippled, very
是一个骑楼的人。
But when I saw her in heaven,
可是我在天上看到她，
she was standing up straight.
她站得很直啊。
And when she saw me, she smiled at me.
她看到我在跟我微笑，
I had never seen her real teeth before.
我从来没有看过她有真的牙齿。
But in heaven I did.
可是天堂上面有哦，
What a perfect smile.
一个完美的笑容。
I was surrounded by people in heaven.
在天堂，很多人包围着我，
People I had loved here on earth.
这是我在地上都很爱的人，
All standing around me.
都在我的周围，
And they all looked very good.
每个人看起来都很好。
If you want to look good, heaven is where you want to
你
be.
要好看嘛，到天堂去。
Over here beside me were two young men that I went to high school with.
在我右边有2个年轻人，是我高中同学，
They died at a young age.
他们很年轻就死掉，
Their names were Mike and Barry.
一个叫 Mike， 一个叫 Barry。
I loved Mike and Barry.
我很爱这2个同学，
They were only teenagers when they died.
他们死的时候才10几岁，
We were devastated by their loss.
他们死的时候我们很难过。
But there they were to greet me in heaven.
可是，在天堂，他们在欢迎我，
They'd been there all along.
他们都在那里了。
All the people that greeted me were very beautiful.
每一个来迎接我的人都看起来都是很完美。
We spoke a language that I've never heard here.
我们在天堂讲的话呢，不是地上的话，
No translation in
不
heaven.
用翻译了。
Yeah, God doesn't speak English.
神不是说英文的
He，speaks heaven.
是天上的话。
And so will you.
你们也是啊，
We'll all understand each
我
other.
们都会彼此了
Won't
解。
that be heavenly?
那真的是天堂啊！
They were all perfect in every way.
他们都是完美的。
I thought about why these people greeted me at the gates of heaven.
后来我想，为什么这些人在天堂的门前欢迎我？
Why did God send these people to greet me
神为什么派他们欢迎我？
when I arrived at heaven's gates?
当我到了天门前面，
I reflect back on it now and I have 3 reasons.
我现在回想，我发现有3个理由，
3 things they all had in common,
3件事情他们共有的，
even though they had nothing else in common.
虽然他们彼此之间是不同的。
Some of them have been in my life my whole life.
就是他们都是我一生当中遇到过的人。
Some I only knew for a few months.
有的人呢是我认识才几个月，
Some were old when they died. Some were young.
有的时候他死的时候是老的，有的时候他死的时候是年轻的。
They lived in different parts of the country.
他们住在美国不同的地方。
So what did they have in common?
那他们有什么共同点呢？
Number one, they were perfect. They were all perfect.
第一，我发觉他们都是完美的。
Number two, they were prepared.
第二，我发觉他们都是预备好的，
Prepared.
预备好的。
And what does that mean? I mean, what does that mean, prepared?
什么叫做预备好呢？
They were ready to go to heaven when they died.
就是他们已经预备好了，如果死了就会到天堂的。
The third thing they had in common was the one that just really overwhelmed me.
第三个共同点就是让我觉得不可思议的，
Everybody who greeted me at the gates of heaven
每一个在天门前迎接我的人，
helped me get there.
都帮助了我到那里去的。
They lived a Christian life in front of me, so I knew what a Christian ought to act like.
这些人都过着基督徒的生活，让我知道怎么样做基督徒。
They were great examples to me about what a Christian is.
他们都是很好的榜样，让我知道做基督徒是怎么样的。
On Sunday morning, I would spend looking out the window,
星期天的早晨，我会在窗门前等候，
looking at people driving away to church on Sunday morning.
看到其他人开车到礼拜堂。
Tears would stream down my 9-year-old face.
我那时候9岁，我已经在哭了。
I wanted to go to God's house, but I didn't have a way to get there.
我想去神的家，但是我没有办法去。
My next door neighbor, Mrs. Norris, found out about this.
后来我的邻居Norris 太太她发现了，
Her and her husband were keepers of foster children. They took care of other people's children.
那她跟她的先生是专门照顾那些收养的孩子的。
And I found that on Sunday mornings, they always took those children to their church.
后来我发现了，每逢到礼拜天，所有被收养的孩子呢，他们都带他们到教堂。
I also found out that they went down to the end of the street and turned around.
我发觉他们呢会首先到街道的这一边，然后就回转，
And they would honk the horn on their car as they drove down the street.
然后一面开车一面按喇叭。
Any boys or girls that didn't have a way to go to church
凡是想去教会而不能去的小孩子们，
could go stand in front of their house
都
on
站
Sunday morning.
在屋子的前面。
And Mr. and Ms. Norris would pull up in front of your house.
Norris 先生和 Norris 太太就会停车。
So I got dressed one Sunday morning and I walked out in front
有
of
一
my
天
house.
早上，我就穿好了衣服在门前等啊，
Here came the big car with Mr. and Mrs. Norris,
他们的大车子经过了，
full of other children.
车上有很多孩子。
The window rolled down to Mrs. Norris's car.
Norris 太太的车就把窗户搅下来，
She looked down at me.
她就低头看我啊，
Son, would you like to go to the Lord's house today?
孩子，你今天要不要去神的家？
Yes, ma'am. I would certainly like to go to the Lord's house
太
today.
太，我已经准备好要去了。
She would turn to the boys and girls in the car.
她就回头跟孩子们说
She'd say, boys and girls, move over. He's coming to church with us.：“
孩子们，往旁边坐，他也要跟我们一起去。”
And I got in that car with Miss Norris,
那天我跟 Norris 太太同一部车，
and I went to church
我去了教堂，
where I heard about Jesus,
我听到了耶稣，
and I heard about heaven.
听到了天堂。
And Mrs. Norris greeted me at the gates of heaven.
后来 Norris 太太在天堂的门前等我，
She helped me get there,
她帮助我到那里去的。
and she was there to greet me when I arrived.
当我到达的时候，她已经在那里，
She deserved to be there.
她是配得的。
I told you about the gate. It's magnificent.
我跟各位讲过，这个门是非常荣耀，
The entrance is not very large.
这个门没有很宽，
You can see in it, though. You can see down the street.
你可以看到里面的街道。
There's a street that goes right down the middle of the city.
从这个门看进去有一个街道，
I can't say I'm surprised because I knew what the street would be made out
我
of.
我不能说我很惊讶，因为我早已经知道是这样的。
But it is surprising to see it.
可是看到的时候还是很惊
A
讶，
street made of gold.
黄金的街道，
There's a golden street.
黄金造成的街道，
On both sides are magnificent buildings.
两边有很宏伟的建筑物，
You know, these were mansions up there.
在天上真的是很宏伟啊，
Better than any mansion here.
比在地上任何的房子更好。
Remember what Jesus said?
你记得耶稣说吗？
In my Father's house are many mansions.
他说，在我父的家里有许多住处，
And I'm preparing one for you.
我已经为你们预备了。
He is a carpenter, you know.
你知道耶稣是个木匠哦，
Yeah, you're going to like these houses.
你会很喜欢他盖的房子的。
But even as awesome as they were, there